It's the Shamrocks and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns and the Dublin Shamrocks. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at these Dubliners entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. Shoves him away. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there on the first play of the game. 46 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give running right is Chubb. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. This is the tight end, Njoku. Maybe a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Here's 3rd and 9. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. The kick by Gould is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Rolling to his right.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And the return will stop right around the 25. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Watson.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get it free.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 125 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You look at this Browns defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
Okay, ready? 4, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the option left, Richardson.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
That Gay on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, this defense, very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And what did we talk to them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they were able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Richardson off the play fake.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Anthony Schwartz, the intended target.
Third down here.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. You look at this Browns defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Dublin with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Flushed out right. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
They go play action with Richardson.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, it's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Back to throw, Watson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Watson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Third and long for Richardson.
He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a first and 10.
Right at the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Watson now to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
He's into space past the 25.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Watson off play action. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns have retaken the lead.
Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse... He's letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Richardson to the air on first down.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's got him in, complete. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little
touchdown.
Jelani Woods taking it in. And the Shamrocks have taken the lead.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-to-interception ratio is what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And a Jelani Woods touchdown catch capped things off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Browns first down.
Watson changing the play.
Watson throwing on first down.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Shamrocks 13.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that time.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz. the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now the Browns coming out on the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy,
there he goes, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down. Clock rolling. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big gains and success. It's over 20. This one over 30. Now a first down throw. Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Watson. And this is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is. Well, creates a mismatch. You don't cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. That time a 6-play drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline.
Ready.
A final shot before the half. Richardson
looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
Richardson to throw off play action. This one into the hands of Will Mallory.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
His third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? Passes, that's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Here's Watson.
Open man, that's Tillman.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Watson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. To throw on second is Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. To throw is Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Gets past one man. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Chubb. Pushes past him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
On 1st down, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
The kick by Gold is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That complete to Downs.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. So they bring out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. And he's free. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on. Got things rolling on this drive. Chubb on the counter. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the 50, it's Watson.
Throw left side, he's got Tillman.
They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. Drops it off for Chubb. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the player in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry. With it throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill. 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 9 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, it's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off play action, Richardson. They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got him.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
3rd
and long for Richardson.
slide. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin this drive with Chubb. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
There's a oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll call it locker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Throw left side. Caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get him down at about the 37. Well short of the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The kick by Gold is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Dublin's offense now set to take over. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Richardson looking to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll be out right at the 35. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completion. possessions, they are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
And he's brought down, but great yardage to start the drive, a first down, and it sets him up pretty nicely here moving forward.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Watson. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Watson.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off. But they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for the Dubliners, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2 and 4 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less, flip that, then I